It is pouring down.
Hey, family.
It's your girl, Nancy Drew.
And Mama C.
And your girl.
And we're back with another episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And
Me?
don't forget the notification button. And leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
Go to bed. You.
Go to bed, all of y'all. Even you, King.
It's only 8:01.
Well, bedtime is changing to Black Mothers. Bedtime is changing. High school students now have to be to school at 7:15.
I usually go to school at 9:30.
So
Well, you better go to bed early now.
Yep, she'll be going to bed early. Can't wait.
Because you don't like to get up early. You don't even know early.
She don't like to get up, period.
Hey, how you know about that?
She like to get up in the afternoon.
She at night.
Yeah.
I go to sleep in the
Mm-hmm.
He said, how you know about that?
She said, "How I know?
Yeah.
Because I be around."
Exactly. Yes. When you
And
call me,
I asked where she at, and you be like, "What do you think?"
in
In the bed, sleep.
what she do best. Sleep.
So today is Talk About It Tuesday.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What you got for us today?
Oh, I thought you had something for us today.
Oh, when we start off with true crime?
Yeah, start off with true crime.
Okay, so we will start off
Hold
today.
on 1 second. Hold on. Quiet on set. You, sir. Bye. I don't understand these kids screaming at the devices.
Yeah, they scream at devices, all of them.
Why?
I'm not sure. I don't know if they think the device gonna talk back. But with my kids, the device does talk back because they be playing somebody else and they yell, and then the other person yell. And you know, back in the day, the stuff didn't make any noise if you didn't have a headset. Now the sound comes through the controllers. So regardless, it's just a lot of noise going on. I got to hear other folks' kids.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
But nevertheless, on today's episode of True Crime Tuesday, we're going to cover the case of Sonya Massey. Sonya is a 36-year-old Black female who called the police because she felt that somebody was outside of her house. She was in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
She called the police, and the police came to her house, and she ended up getting shot in the head by the police.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
In the head.
She's unalive.
She's unalive. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This officer is now being held in custody. He did not have his body cam on, and he is Caucasian. He did not have his body cam on, and she did. Now, this is very important during the election because Trump said that he wants his officers to have immunity. He wants to do immunity for police officers. So that they can't be charged with crimes like this.
Why? You trying to go back to the Klan days?
Yes, and that's what it will be because this is a clear case of can you say the M word, or do I need to say something else?
The M word? Murder?
You like murder?
Unalive.
You know, YouTube be being extra sometimes.
No, and we on punishment. So
yeah, we already got strikes. So I'm trying to make sure I use the right verbiage. But he wants to make sure that officers are not tried for those type of crimes because they are in the line of duty. And this man was not remorseful. The officer the officer that was with, so the other officer was two of them. The officer that was with him had his body cam on. So when the other officer pew-pewed her, he was like, "Oh, let me go get my kit." And he was like, "No need. No need." It was a headshot. And so the other officer was like, well, I still want to go get my kid, because she was still breathing. The other officers were so quiet during the whole time, like they were not talking. He was talking, they was quiet. He was like, man, I wasn't fucking finna let her throw no water on me. And then in the video, he tells her,
water.
Yes, that's why he pum her, because it was boiling water on the stove. Now, I do believe that she had some kind of issue. She may have some mental issues. Just looking from the first video. But I do think that every police force needs to have people that specialize in mental health. If you think somebody has a mental issue, it should be call this person to come out. Do not handle it yourself, because some people do not know how to deal with those type of people, and he is one of them.
I think they need training to deal
with
those.
They all do, but they need specialists as well, because he already was agitated when he pulled up.
So his action should have been on duty.
Right. He was already agitated, and she was already like, fidgeting around and stuff. And, we can get into a video or so to show, her first.
Wait, hold on. So he entered her home and shot her because he thought that she was, pum her because he thought that she was a suspect, or
no. She called them. She called 911 because she thought somebody was outside of her home.
Okay.
When he arrived, she opened the door, and he said, "What's wrong? What's going on? What'd you call us for?"
So he knew she wasn't a suspect.
Yes. And he tells her, she's like, please God, please help. She just, please God. And he like, what's going on? You called us. Like, what's wrong? And she like, I thought somebody was outside. And he like, well, we walked around the house. There's nobody outside. Is this your car? She was like, no, it's not my car. He was like, do you know who car it is? And she like, no. She just kind of acting strange. So she was getting ready to close her door when he said, we checked the parameters or whatever. And then he said, could they see some ID?
Because she was being suspicious.
Yeah. So then they came in the house, and she's looking for the ID. She fidgeting around, and then she like, hand me my Bible out of nowhere. And then he like, can we get your ID? Whatever. What's your name? What's your last name? Then he says it was some water boiling on the stove. Could she go move it so it wouldn't catch fire? She went to go move the water, and he backed up. She said, what's wrong? Why you back up? And he said, I don't want you to, get any water on me. And she said, I rebuked that. I don't know if he thought rebuke mean she was going to.
He knew what rebuke mean. Everybody knows what that means.
But in the midst, he says, put the pot down. And in the video, it looks like she puts the pot down, but puts the mittens up. She said, I'm sorry. And goes like this with mittens on her hand. And next thing you just hear, pew, pew.
Where's the video?
So we got to get into it.
Let's get into this footage. Let's get into it. Where is it? Did you send it to me?
Yeah.
So if he didn't have his camera on, the partner had his camera on. Okay, let's get into the footage, y'all. Let's get into the footage. Is this on which one? The one.
So let me see. Let's see what you got here. Scroll.
This one right here.
We're gonna scroll some more up. Because I kind of want you to see the beginning. Click on that one.
Oh, I saw this video. I didn't know what we was talking about. I thought it was somebody cleaning. And I went right on past it. Body cam. I saw this and I thought it was somebody cleaning, and I went right on past it.
But I want you to click on this page and go back to the first one. Click on this person page. Okay, and so we want to go back to
right here.
Where the one that says 1 of 5. No, when she's standing outside the door. So right, yes.
Oh, it hurt you. You called us. Okay. So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house.
Is this your car over here? Is this your car over here?
Right now.
Hold
No,
on.
hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait a second. So,
Oh, it hurts you. You
I'm trying
called
to
us.
pull it up.
okay.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please,
Is this your car over here?
please, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh,
Please,
that's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right? You know, we don't. We checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. Please, God. I don't know what to do.
Doing what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
So
So
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Oh,
Checked the whole area.
What is that
Took
noise
you
in the
so long to
background?
answer the door.
I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to
I got you. All right.
Sorry.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
No.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
okay, all right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure.
My medicine.
All right.
You hear that noise in the background?
Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car though. SUV? Whose is it? You don't know? If someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
You just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's run that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, her house looked like a hoarder's house.
Yeah, I got the sheriff department here, but I'm calling for help from y'all. They're here in my.
Oh, it hurts you. You called us.
Okay, please.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody
No, sir. You wouldn't?
right now. No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up on both. Yeah.
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang up.
1 second, okay?
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah.
Paperwork.
I just need your name so we can get out of here.
Yeah, she said I got some paperwork, so
Your car.
maybe it's to show that she.
Mentally ill.
Mhm.
Well, what about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to get text.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
Do you have an ID? That makes things so much easier. I just just driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
You don't trust her.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What
You don't
paperwork?
trust
I got some
This is
paperwork.
why I say that it needs to be somebody else that steps in. Like if you feeling uneasy about a person and you feel like they have some mental issues and you're not able to deal with that kind of stuff, call in somebody else.
Yeah.
Because the partner quiet the whole time. He like, I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she definitely had some mental issues going on there. She definitely had some mental issues that you could tell that she was not comfortable with him. Like you could tell in her body language, she was not comfortable with him. And who was she on the phone with? Because
I
she
don't
was
know
like,
who
that's
she
why
called.
I called you all to come and help me.
Yeah, I don't know who she was on the phone with. Maybe she called 911 again. I don't know.
Yeah. And he said the person on the phone was like, well, is someone there with you? You hear that part? Like she called like a therapist or something.
I don't know who she called because like her kids and her daddy and all them was like they didn't know what happened till the hospital called them.
Yeah, she definitely had some issues going on because she didn't want to give her last name or she couldn't remember her last name. It looked like she couldn't remember her last name.
Yeah, that's why I said she seemed a little disheveled. Like,
Mhm.
you know, she probably hearing voices and stuff. Like she heard somebody outside. Is this your car? That ain't my car. You know.
And when she first walked out the door, she looked at him. She was like, "Oh, Jesus, help me!" Like this is in my damn house. Like that's what it looked like. She was really a distress case. Okay, let's go back to this one right here.
Right now.
Okay.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up on both. Yeah.
No, we're going, okay?
You can hang up.
1 second, okay?
And whoever on the phone, like, hold on for what? What you doing?
He's looking for this paperwork.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah.
Okay, what was the damage?
Damage, I believe.
Well, what about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay. Perfect. What is your last name?
Good. You get to every time, so you don't have no
Shouldn't have to take much last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
Massey.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need to get this driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
One task at a time.
I wish you would have said paperwork of what it was.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID
You
you
is.
see
have-
that stack right there, maybe.
1 second.
Check on her.
I need this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
All right.
See, he told her to go get the water off the stove because he don't want no fire. So that's how she ended up at the stove with the water.
He got up.
Your hot steaming water.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now he a good distance though. I don't know what.
Okay, so it started over.
Mhm.
Did I rebuke you in the name of Jesus? I heard that.
Better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Yeah. Now how did we get there? How did we get there?
Okay, so
I think that he thought rebuke you was like she was gonna douse him in holy water or something. Like I don't know how we went from I rebuke you in the name of Jesus to I'll shoot you in your fucking face.
yeah, that was intense.
Better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
And she said, "I saw
Okay,
it."
I'm sorry.
What the world?
Well,
Which one shot who? Was it the person on the right or the person on the left?
the person on the right, the person on the left has on the body cam. He didn't shoot.
Okay,
He drew his weapon, but he didn't shoot.
okay.
I was on.
Oh my God.
Better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
She said, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Like what? Even she's ducking. Like, but you know what? I couldn't even say in his defense. They say if you fear for your life, like he may not know what was up.
But this is why I say you need to be able to call somebody else because this escalated too fast because he was uneasy with her being a little off, and she was uneasy with him being the white officer.
Yeah.
So now everybody is uneasy and on edge, which needs to be somebody that can step in to deal with people with mental illness because she was, you know, a little. She said, "I got paperwork." Right then, he should have said, "Oh, let me call the paperwork guy."
Yeah.
Jeffrey, like, call somebody else because now you have taken this woman's life and she didn't even have anything. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah. Oh,
so
man.
Because it gets worse. Go ahead.
Hold on. I just got to calm down first. Okay. Because I'm a little upset now. So, first of all, when the call got sent to him, this house should have been marked as someone with the mental illness there. A distress.
Well, if she done called before, if she hasn't called before, you may not know that she
Yeah, but I'm sure she have.
Mm-hmm.
Like it should have been flagged. Something should have been flagged. So we
I think if I call the police and say I heard somebody outside my house, you shouldn't even need to see my ID, to be honest. Like I called you and said
because she was acting fidgety.
But even if I was high off something in my home, let me get my high down. Let me sleep it off.
Here's the thing. Reverse that.
Mm-hmm.
Reverse that. What if, she said that car wasn't hers in the parkway?
Mm-hmm.
What if it was a body in there?
Okay.
Because what if that was Jeffrey Dahmer back in the day and all
But
of
she
these
called though. But she called the police. It would have been different if they would have ran the tag on the license and that car was missing or something and they knocked on her door. She called them and said somebody was outside my house.
But
So
it's the way that she's acting.
I know.
Them because they are wrong. But it was the way that she was acting that caused them to go in. And I'm okay with them going in. But what I'm not okay with is them not using 1 + 1 = 2. There's something that's going on with this young lady.
I just
think they should be calling their supervisor right then and there.
I think that I'll shoot you in your effing face. Like, whoa, where did we? You told her to go get it off the fire.
Yeah, and what happened? Like, where did the fire happen? Like, what happened? It's just water.
He backed up and she asked, why you back up?
And then she said, I'll rebuke you.
In the name of Jesus.
He thought he heard shoot you. Bing, bing.
With the water?
With you.
He thought she had a water gun.
Yes, and it was a hot water gun. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go back into it.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Drop the fucking pot.
Drop the pot after she down?
3 minutes now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
Shots fired. Drop the pot.
Fuck.
I'm sure the pot is gone.
I was on. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
get
the
my
partner like, come on, my thing on.
She's done. You can get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
I'm not taking fucking boiling water in the fucking head. Hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
Fuck. God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. Let her fucking just.
There's nothing we could do. There's nothing that you can do.
You good?
That's what he said.
All right. Fuck.
Well,
I mean, you know, what else do we do?
what else you could have
I'm
did?
not
She
taking
was
hot
not.
boiling water to the fucking face, and it already reached.
Come on, what else could we do? I'm not taking boiling water to the face. You see the other man quiet.
They got a 52 in route.
Yeah.
He what?
The other man is quiet.
Better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot.
She said, okay, I'm sorry. Like, how did we get from okay, I'm sorry?
Okay,
to-
so she, like he went around there to shoot her. Like, why did you back out?
I mean, it's water. But not even that. She instantly, like, right behind you saying you're a shooter in the fucking face, said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, so where did the threat come in? Why you couldn't shoot her in the knee if you thought she was gonna throw some water at you?
Alert come up. Trump campaign's filed complaint over Harris receiving over $90 million in Biden funds.
Now, what kind of complaint? It ain't your money.
Anyway, let's go. Keep going. Let's keep going.
So take us to the next one.
Drop the fucking pot. 3 minutes now. We got a headshot wound to
So
the
this
female.
one. Okay, so this one right here.
Yeah.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, yeah, headshot, dude. She's done.
Was he laughing?
You can go
He
get
said,
it. but
I'm gonna go get my
headshot.
kit. No, it's a headshot, dude.
It sounded like he laughed.
Oh, it did
damn
sound
it.
like he kind of laughed. Take it back. Let's hear it again.
Dude, I'm not.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, yeah, headshot.
He
dude.
giggled.
She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Dude, I'm not taking fucking boiling water to the fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What's we got? Let her fucking just. There's nothing we can do, man.
Fuck.
So now this is his body cam. Once it
Good.
happened,
All right.
he turned his body cam on.
Fuck.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do?
It should be
I'm not
on.
taking
Oh,
boiling water to fucking face.
Mhm.
It already reached.
well, you can't turn it off.
Right. But that lets you know that they be doing stuff because why do you turn it on and off?
Exactly.
Yeah, 1078. They're 18. She's still breathing, but she's losing a lot of blood from the head.
It ain't nothing they can do. You should have been got your med kit.
Exactly. Like you said, he told him ain't no need to go get it because it's a headshot. But then say she's still breathing. But she's losing a lot of blood.
Do we got any call history with her being 1096?
96.
Oh, we're swing lock.
I was on.
Okay. This is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we can do for? All right. I'm not even gonna waste my med stuff then.
You say
Run down real
no,
quick.
waste his stuff.
Nope, not yet.
All right. House is clear. She was the only one.
Where's he going?
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah.
You're like, you
She
sure?
said she was gonna rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
All right.
And that's where he's landed.
What do you need from us?
Just nothing right now. Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
He said 1096 or 96.
Other than that, thank you.
Anything else, suspect?
Me.
Oh, I didn't know I had it.
They are quiet.
Yeah, good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Talking about this fucking bitch is crazy.
You should have been thought that. No conviction. It means no conviction. That's what he asked. Is there any possible way that we could get no conviction? That's the thing that's going through his head right now.
Mm-hmm. I know it is. That's why he's sitting in jail right now.
You got enough? If not, I gotta roll.
Is he?
Sitting in jail. They booked him.
Run across this stuff right here. Where you want it?
I just around the house. You guys can go inside.
I mean, where's you going?
That's good.
Oh, to do the yellow tape. They shouldn't even allow you to be doing anything. Because I would think you'd be
Like, where's the detectives?
mm-hmm.
Where's the people that really do the stuff, not the police officers?
We're stuck to the garbage cans. Yeah.
So you can go out of this one and scroll down to what I done sent you. And go to the inbox.
I'm just appalled.
So go up. Did I send you? Because he been arrested. Okay, go to go down just a little bit more because it's another angle of her in the kitchen. Right under Nosy. You see Nosy right there.
She grabs the silver pot with red and white cooking mittens. The pot. Her hands are in the air. She grabs the silver pot with red and white cooking mittens.
The pot wasn't even leave the stove.
The pot. Her hands are in the air. She grabs
Oh man.
the silver.
So what happened there?
Nosy talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did happen? Because the pot wasn't even in the air. The pot didn't even come off the air to throw to you. And it
Yeah,
was enough
like you see the water, the pot probably fell once she went like this,
time.
trying to shield herself. The pot probably fell over. Like I didn't
Yeah.
see her try to throw it or anything. So I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, I think at this time they really need to rethink the training for officers. I mean, it's past time. Retraining. They need retraining.
Mhm.
Definitely in all scenarios.
But as you see his mugshot, he has been booked. He asked to be released till his court date. The judge did not.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to see his mugshot.
There's no oversight because how did you allow this police officer to work at 6 different departments in 4 years? Talk about weeding out the bad eggs. This was Gabriel Haynes because he states that Officer Sean Grayson, the one who unalived Sonya Massey in her home, was working on his 6th police department in under 4 years. But I want to say, why does his work history look like this? Would be interested in knowing if he had prior complaints leading to his resignation. When we zoom in a little bit closer, it points out all of the police departments he worked for, and then it discusses if he was full-time or part-time, and then it discusses the reason why he left. So the first time he left his first police department, it was terminated for cause, whatever that means. The next one that he worked at was resigned, and then after that resigned, and then after that resigned. And then the last 2 departments he had worked for, it said other, and then it said explain, then it said other again, and then it said explain. Explain. Just underneath that post, somebody said, this is how bad cops stay employed. They're fired from one department and they just go to the next town over with little to no vetting of their record. They go on to say that the Cleveland cop who had unaligned Tamir Rice had also been fired from the neighboring police department. And then that's how he ended up at the Cleveland Police Department. Now, according to The Guardian, Sheriff Jack Campbell said Wednesday that Grayson, that officer, was fired because it was evident that the deputy did not act as trained or in compliance with their standards. Campbell goes on to say, with our badge, we accept enormous responsibility, and if their responsibility is abused, there should be consequences. Before the firing, Grayson had been with the Saginaw, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Saginaw County Sheriff's Department for nearly 18 months. He has served as an officer at several other police agencies in central Illinois for about 7 years prior. A cop bop. Right? A cop that bops around from different police departments. Okay. Now, in the coming days, we're going to get more information as to why he was let go, released, or resigned from those previous police departments. For now, just know that his defense attorney was arguing that he was not a threat to the community, that he turned himself in within 30 minutes of the arrest warrant being issued, and that he might be a burden to the community because of this specific denotion, and not that we care. His defense attorney argued that he is an Army veteran who owns a home in Riverton, a community just east of Springfield, with his fiancee, whom he plans to marry in the fall. They argue that his detention would be a burden to the county because Grayson requires special medical treatment. He is suffering from stage 3 colon cancer, which he was diagnosed last fall. I don't know why they was telling us about his colon cancer because we don't care. He wouldn't think about his colon cancer when he was shooting that woman in the face. So why don't you care about your colon cancer? The rest of us who are shooting people in the face, make sure that you get tested for colon cancer. According to the American Health Society, it's important to get screened for colon cancer, specifically if you're part of demographics who have issues with it, like the African American community and individuals over the age of 35. As for this guy right here, yeah, his bail was denied, which means he'll be dealing with the med staff in jail while he manages his colon cancer. Mind you, his attorney stated that his medical care will be a burden financially to the state of Illinois. That's a burden the state's willing to pay because he's not getting out. And of course, you know there was no oversight because how did you allow this police officer?
Even though money ain't gonna bring her back, I hope that her family sues them for everything they have.
Everything.
Because there's no reason that lady called the police because she thought somebody was outside and ended up getting shot in the eye over some boiling water. That she instantly said, "Oh, I'm sorry, but rebuke you in the name of Jesus." He must have been a devil. He must have been a demon. Maybe it burned him for her saying, "Rebuke you in the name of Jesus." He's like, "Oh."
She should have just let it boil.
Yeah. But he said he didn't want to catch on fire.
He should have went over there and turned it off.
Let's say go turn that water off.
He should have went over there and turned it off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And so they have interviewed the partner, and the partner said, like, and he didn't say nothing about throwing the water. He said he asked her to move it from the fire. She said, rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and shots went off.
And he really wasn't looking though, because his eyes was in that bedroom.
The partner?
Yeah.
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 Now
he
he come out, oh, it's water. You see it's water on the floor. Of course. You done shot her and she trying to defend herself. She probably knocked the pot over. He's talking about, look, it probably burnt her feet and everything.
But water was not going to kill you. No matter how hot that water is. Because it wasn't going to reach you. She threw the pot. You thought the pot was going to hit you in the head.
He was scared. That's what was going on. That's why nobody, it was about 10 police officers out there. Nobody was saying nothing. They was like,
because they know he wrong.
They're like, you shot him? What, is there a weapon? Yeah, that pot. The pot. Yeah, they were like, let me stay out of this. Mm-hmm. If mind your business was a thing, they was doing it that day. They was minding their business. They didn't have nothing to say.
When did this happen? Last night?
This happened on the 16th.
Okay.
I was looking for I must then send it to you. Oh, I know where I sent it. Hold on. This is it. So play this one.
Learning new details about the body camera footage showing what prosecutors say led to a sheriff's deputy shooting and killing a Springfield woman in her home. Good evening. I'm Brandon Morano.
And I'm Karina Rubio. Former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson is facing several charges in the death of Sonya Massey, including first-degree murder. Today, Grayson made his first appearance in court where a judge denied him pretrial release. State Capitol reporter Theodore Coulivaris was in that courtroom today and has more.
Nearly 2 weeks ago, 36-year-old Sonya Massey called 911 when someone was trying to break into her Springfield home. Deputy Sean Grayson and another unnamed deputy arrived and entered her home to make sure it was safe.
They said unnamed. He said, don't even put my name in there.
County State's attorney detailed what happened next. As the other deputy on scene cleared the rest of the house, Grayson noticed a pot of boiling water on the stove. He said he was fine with Massey removing it to prevent any accidental fires. Massey put the pot in another room, separated by a large counter. After Massey picked up the pot, prosecutors say Grayson, quote, made a comment about the pot, and Massey set it down on a counter in the kitchen. He was in the living room while this was happening. Then Grayson took out his gun and threatened to shoot Massey in the face. Massey put her hands in the air and said, quote, I'm sorry, and she ducked behind a counter, separating her and Grayson. Still holding his gun, Grayson approached and yelled at her to put the pot down. Then Grayson fired 3 times, hitting her once in the face. During that entire time, Grayson did not have his body-worn camera turned on. He only turned it on after he shot her. The other deputy did have his camera on the entire time.
Austin, that's who it is.
Then that other deputy said he was going to get a medical kit for the vehicle to render aid, but Grayson told him not to because of how severely hurt Massey was. But the other deputy still tried to provide her aid until first responders arrived. Prosecutors say Grayson never tried to help her. In the courtroom Thursday, the prosecutor said it showed, quote, callousness. The judge called his actions a, quote, departure of expectations of civil society and societal norms. The defense made their case Thursday as to why Grayson shouldn't be held on pretrial release. They say he was previously diagnosed with 3 colon cancer and has an ostomy bag. They say the bag needs to be removed. While in custody, the ostomy bag ruptured. Because of this, they say it would be a, quote, burden on the jail. The judge did not agree. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Theodora.
So why is there no details about her throwing any water? Like, even in the court proceedings, it say she sat it on the counter when he said something. Then he proceeded to say, "I'll shoot you in your face."
Exactly.
Pew pew.
She ducked, just said, "I'm sorry." He ducked, said, "I'm sorry." All in that time. Then he moved over and said,
around the counter. They made sure to say in that court proceeding, a counter divided them. He was in the living room. She was in the kitchen. You went into the kitchen and told her to drop the pot that was on the counter.
You wasn't aware of everything that was going on. You was just, it was just no.
And then gonna say 1096. No, not 1096. Fed time. That's what you're gonna be doing.
He gonna be
don't
doing
worry about 1096.
10 to 96 years.
Yeah, 10 to 96 years is what you're gonna be doing, because you worried about that. Oh, your time is up. Your fiance gonna move on, and that's just that.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to go to jail. He needs to be in prison. He needs to be in prison.
Don't even say my name. Y'all can have my body cam footage. Leave my name out of it.
Because you should have left when she was like, "I'm okay." Well, no, I really think he should have checked inside, because even if she would have said, "I'm okay," and she was acting funny, what if somebody was inside, trying
to making her do that? Okay, that's true. That's true as well. That's why I said I just think that somebody else needed, and maybe, it's a lot of times that partners don't say anything to, who their partner is, because we're equals. So they won't stop them from doing stuff. But I wish he would have had somebody that was like, "Hey, bro, I handle it." Yeah. Like, he already was out of pocket. So he was already getting agitated when he's asking questions. So I wish that his partner could have stepped in and said, "I'll handle it. You can go ahead and go to the car, or you could clear the house." It would seem like the partner was like, "I'm gonna look around. I ain't even talking to him."
Yeah. Because somebody could have came in the back and caused some harm. Like, he should have been looking around anyway. Maybe he was irritated because of that shit pocket on the side of him that he got to carry.
Maybe so.
It was full. And he was ready to go. He should have left after he was like, "Okay, let's just go." Came in, checked around, and left. That's But when she kept saying, "I don't have an ID," she didn't remember her last name. I wish she would have found that paperwork to show that she was mentally ill, but they're not saying that on here. So allegedly she was mentally ill. But what did the paperwork say? Like,
what other paperwork you gonna give your birth certificate? Like, what else? What other paperwork were you looking for?
Exactly.
Now her dad
wasn't that paperwork that be like, "Oh, I'm with a different government. Like, I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm somebody else." The paperwork that
they be doing that on police stops. Like, they get pulled over and they be like, I'm with a tribe of something, something. Yeah. But her dad did an interview. I don't know.
Been mad. I would have been pissed, and I probably would have continued with my damn self, but just at the top. Look, go ahead.
Her daddy did an interview. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if he said if she was mentally ill or not, because I ain't watch it. But he did do an interview.
Right here, the one we have, it looked like her son.
That's her son, but her daddy did one.
Let's see what this one said.
Okay, she can. Okay, but Malachi, who was her oldest child, her son, who was the next of kin.
Well, they told me. Well, I got a call from the hospital. Actually, I never got a call from the police. But they told me that my mom, she had got shot in the eye, and it came out her neck. And they didn't tell me who. They were just saying somebody. They never would tell me who. They just kept on saying someone shot her. They would never tell me who shot my mom, though. So, and I think I was the first person to find it out, too. I had to go tell my grandma myself. That's all I can say.
And you kept asking who?
Yeah, they wouldn't tell me at all. They wouldn't.
Thank you, Malachi. We know how hard this is on you and Summer. Mr. Wilburn, do you want to say anything before we take
Who got the
questions.
trial? Who got the case? Who got the case? Is it
I
the
don't
black
know.
man?
I ain't seen what's his name is?
Exactly. I don't know. I forgot his name as well, but the black man.
I'm echoing.
Oh, look at maybe I need to turn it down some. The black man is the black man who have everybody case.
What is that man's name?
Is it Ben? It's not
Ben Crump. There you go.
Ben Crump. Okay. That's his
I'm going to say
name.
again, I'm calling for the sheriff's resignation because I think it's a culture to treat this family this bad, to call these lies. If it were not for that camera footage, we as a people, they would have lied and they'd have lied their way right out of this. So he needs to resign. So no matter who of his emissaries try to come and talk to me, I'm not going to talk to anybody unless my attorney's with me, because you will never twist anything I said. I'm very clear and I'm very eloquent. He needs to resign.
Thank you, Mr. Wilborn. Obviously, you can hear the passion in the voice of a family who lost their daughter and their mother, their loved one. So to be clear, we want this matter to be cleared up, be investigated, so the family can have answers to how certain things unfolded. If somebody, well, you listen to it for yourself. If somebody did try to suggest it was self-inflicted, then we need to know who. And there needs to be accountability. This was important to the family to have these matters investigated. So we look to the authorities to do a thorough investigation on each and every aspect of what led to the killing, and the aftermath of the killing. We think justice requires such. With that, we will continue to say her name, Sonya Massey. We will continue to say justice for Sonya Massey. We will continue to fight for justice for Sonya Massey. We don't want it to be swept under the rug. We don't want another Laquan McDonald. We were very clear with the governor on that. Charges, we can't be satisfied with just charges in the Black community. We've seen it too many times. If we forget about it, a year from now, even if the jury came back and found guilty, if we're not vigilant, you'll get the Laquan McDonald treatment, where they'll give them a slap on the wrist and give 3 years for execution. This video tells the story. There is no justifying this video whatsoever.
I be wondering, do people call Ben or do Ben call the people? Like, Ben get there quick.
Both. I'm sure as soon as this case hit the internet, Ben got notified.
I mean, because the other interview with the daddy, he said that he didn't even know it was any police involved until he seen it on TV.
Really?
He said when they came to him, they said she was shot. They didn't say by who. They said she was shot in the head and that he needed to get to the hospital. He said he had no details that it was pew pew in the head.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, they didn't have no idea. So he said his brother called him and said, "Have you seen the news? An officer pew-pewed her."
That right there shows that they trying to cover up some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, him asking 1096 out the gate let you know that he knew it was wrong. I think that when he seen his partner face, he was like,
he just said fuck. He was like, fuck.
Yeah. Over and over again. Over and over again. So I think that he knew instantly, like, this might go left.
Yep.
But I don't even know what I think he was already agitated, to be honest. I think he already, like you said, he going through stuff with his colon. I think he was already on edge because, I mean, even her getting the water, you saying, I'll shoot you in your fucking face. Like, what protocol is that?
I know. It's some water. You did not feel a threat for your life to even draw the pew pew. Okay.
Y'all not got tasers no more? Did y'all do away with tasers?
Yeah, no, they didn't. I don't know why they didn't tase. I don't know why. That would have been.
I mean, if you really felt like she was gonna toss some water on you, you could have tased her and she would have hit the ground, and you could have put cuffs on her and did a whole investigation. But you pewed her through the eye. Right before she said, "I'm sorry."
Right after she said, "I'm sorry."
I mean, right after she said, "I'm sorry." So,
and had her hands up
in mittens, like not with Edward Scissorhand hands. In mittens.
In mittens.
Like you couldn't have thought she was gonna stab you with something or anything. She had mittens on. I'm sorry.
Man, I can't even talk about nothing else.
It's
my first time right now hearing about it.
A tragedy. But these are the type of thing, and I'm glad that they arrested him right away. They didn't waste any time.
They know they had to, because this wasn't the first case in that area.
But I wish they had to. They should always do these type of arrests when it comes to things like this. If there is footage, evidence, lock these officers up. If they want to go out here and break the law, lock them up. I mean, and citizens too. Even what the man name was, George Zimmerman. I still can't believe he walking around.
Exactly, to this day.
I can't believe to this day he is walking around.
He ain't walking far.
He ain't walking far.
Because us people want to get rid of him so bad. He is hiding.
I don't think he hiding. I think he out here living. If they want to get rid of him, he would be gone.
Yeah.
He was auctioning off Skittles and all type of stuff.
Really?
Yes.
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of him. I'm surprised he accidentally.
Yeah, been poisoned, brakes cut, something. I'm surprised too. But hey, he's still around here living, making money. Yes, he sold Skittles and drank signs.
Allow him to sell that. Like, where is our vigilantes? What are they called? Vigilantes. Where when you need them? Because back in the day, because when Dahmer did all that stuff, he went to jail and they took care of his ass. Like, where's all people now? Like, where are they now?
I don't know because
other people take care of it, but I'm surprised he is still walking around. I am really surprised.
People go out every day and take out people. I don't know. I don't know why the man still making it.
I'm surprised. And then when he started selling motherfucking Skittles, Skittles should have sued him. First of all, you don't sell nothing with our stuff on it. Okay. Skittles should have sued him, and some people should have got to him and tore that ass up. They need to have to take him out. They should have just, because you know what? Taking him out is the easy way out. They should have tore that ass up. Torture, yes. Because taking him out is the easy way out. Why is he even allowed to do that? He shouldn't have a social media. He shouldn't be able to work. When he go in for a job, he probably
don't need to work. Like he probably got a net worth if you Google him.
Let's see about George.
Look, she over there typing too.
Yep, net worth. It's probably undisclosed. Oh, nearly 200. Oh, that's he raised that. You don't have it. Hard to say. Oh, he lives. Oh, somebody said how much the George Zimmerman net worth is. Hard to say. What's the current exchange rate of an asshole to US dollars? That's what it said.
It's saying 2019 he sued Trayvon's family for $100 million.
Really?
That's what it say. NBC News.
Yep, there it is. Why haven't we took care of him yet?
Boy, But how would you even think that we owe you $100 million for taking our son?
So on TikTok, they said they got a thing. Going around saying he's worth some money.
I'm telling you, let me see what he was selling.
The George Zimmerman line where he says, I'm liable to go George Zimmerman. You mean the man who unalived Trey?
I had to go back and listen to Family Matters just to make sure that I wasn't the one that was tweaking. And yeah, that line does not exist. And I managed to find the audio that he got that line from. It is so very clearly AI. So we got 1,000 tweets and think pieces about a line that doesn't even exist. Like, what are we doing, bro? And I'm not even trying to defend Drake because I think he's losing this battle. But why are we just taking anything and running with it?
What happened?
Give you 2 songs worth of reasons to not like Drake. Pick one of them and talk about that if you really need to get a think piece off. But I promise you, it is fine to just say you don't like Drake and keep it pushing. We really don't need these think pieces anymore. I swear. This is what I was talking about the other day. A lot of y'all are not even fans of rap. Y'all are just trying to get off y'all takes about whichever artist you don't like for whatever reason. Y'all don't really care and y'all not really paying attention. Please leave all the think pieces to academia.
The George Zimmerman line where he says, I'm liable to go George Zimmerman. You mean the man who unalived Trey?
I had to go.
Oh, I don't know, child. Anyway, he shouldn't have any money. Not one dime. It should be hard for him to get a job. It should be hard for him to really get a job. He better not even have any social media.
I'm saying you better not have no social media.
Right there. He better not. He better not. But nevertheless, I was going to talk about Kamala today, but I can't now.
You said I can't now. I had to give it on to somebody else.
Yes, because that what we just watched was drastic, and we're going to try to post this to YouTube. Okay, I don't know if they're going to let us or not, but nevertheless, this episode will get posted, and we will see if they let us post it. If not, we will chop it up and put it on TikTok. Okay. And you all can come and watch the rest of it on TikTok. But that one was it was a lot.
It was a lot, but I wanted us to cover it because it was deep.
It was a lot. It was a lot. But where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? We fight for justice. I don't know where we go from here other than to, be aware of mental illness, mental health awareness.
Yes, mental health awareness is real, people. It is real.
And being able to identify when somebody is ill. You may be out in a store and see somebody that is ill. I don't know if I was on the phone with you or not, but I was in the store and the man, he just walked by me and he was like, you could have asked me how I was doing. I was in public. I think I was talking to you and you was
Did you put eyes on him when you was walking by?
No, I was talking to you. And you even asked me, like, did you know him?
Oh, see, that's why anybody you walking, put on a person to let them know that I am aware of you.
But instead of engaging, but I instantly thought like, oh, something must be wrong with this man because I know that I didn't know him. And so I just said, oh, how you doing? And he said, good. And we just went on about our way. But it could have went different if I'd have been like, what? I ain't got to say nothing to you.
What if he was flirting though? Or did he really
wasn't. He wasn't. I could tell by his face, like he was dead serious. Like, you could have asked me how I was doing today. That's how he said it.
Damn, my heart is.
So you have to be able to identify with people that may be ill and take the easy route. Like, I don't even have time. How you doing? You have a great day, honey. And I kept.
I'm sorry. I apologize. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? Exactly, because I need to move on. I don't know what you got in your pocket. Nothing. Like, I don't have time. But I remember you saying, "Did you know him?" And I'm like, "No, not at all."
Oh my God.
So,
it's been an emotional show.
Yes.
That was sad. Like,
and that was somebody's child. Her mama and her dad is still alive.
That was somebody's mama.
Yeah, I was gonna say she got kids. She's probably somebody's sister. She probably, auntie, the whole nine. And he just came in there and took her life for some.
He was having a bad day.
He's gonna make her some tea because I don't know what she was. Maybe she's gonna make some hot dogs, something with boiling water. And
she was trying to mop the floor. It looked like she was trying to mop the floor.
Oh, that might have been it too, because you said you thought it was a cleaning video.
Yeah, I thought she was cleaning.
Yeah, maybe she was. Maybe she was finna mop the floor tonight. Maybe she felt like it was some evil spirits in there. She was finna cleanse her house of the evil spirits. Whatever. She didn't get to do it.
She said, "Hand me my Bible," and they didn't
exactly
the Bible. Well,
or maybe when she opened the door and seen his face, she seen the devil.
Yeah,
because when she opened that door, she said, "Please, God."
Yes, please God.
Please, God, help me. Please, God, help me. And
he like, wrong
he like, you called us. What you need help with?
Well, we're praying for her family.
Yes.
We're gonna stay in prayer for his family. Because his ass is going to jail. And he need to get 10 to 96 years. Not days, not months. 10 to 96 years.
I feel like that other officer that shot the boy that was sitting in his house eating ice cream in a bowl in his underwear is she about to get out soon.
Who wasn't that what?
You remember the officer that
the white lady
went into the wrong house. She thought it was hers.
Oh, yeah.
On the wrong floor. And he was sitting on his couch eating ice cream in his boxers.
How did she get in the house?
His door was unlocked. He had left it unlocked.
She knew that wasn't her house.
I mean,
what's the coincidence that you having the same furniture?
He had a doormat. She didn't.
What?
A doormat. Outside the door.
Yeah, but she ain't made pay attention to that. Listen, you didn't pay attention to the doormat. You know that's not your furniture.
I don't know. She said that the door was cracked. And she pushed it open. She thought it was an intruder. He got up and she automatically drew her weapon and fired. They didn't have any exchange or anything. He was coming towards the door when he seen the door open up, and she pew pew because she thought she was at home.
Why didn't she just give a police stop? Why the first thing you do is to pew pew?
Because she thought she was at home. She thought it was fair game.
Even if she was at home, why?
Like I said, these people already be on edge. They already scared. I believe that there needs to be mental evaluation.
It is
for people to see what their fear level is. Because if you have a high fear level, the Secret Service lady resigned.
Yep, she stepped down.
Yeah, she resigned. Because they said she just didn't do a good job. So now
she didn't do a good job now. Like,
well, they're trying to say that
because
well, they're trying to say because they knew that there was a man that had a weapon, or no, that looked suspicious, and they were supposed to keep an eye on him, and they forgot their eye. Their eye got lazy. They was enjoying the time, and next thing we know, bullets is flying.
Oh, so she was the head of his Secret Service, not the Secret Service.
No, she is the Secret Service, because you know Joe, the one that had problems with it, not Trump. So I guess she's the Secret Service for both. I guess if they go to a rally,
the Secret Service department.
Yes, I guess if they go to a rally or whatever, her team is supposed to be there. So like Joe had problems with the way it went, and that's how it ended up in court.
Joe had problems with the way Trump thing went.
Yes, with them knowing that there was somebody suspicious, and they allowed him to get on the roof and pew him.
Joe's just trying to get some sympathy votes because he ain't give a damn.
Well, he might have felt like you the same person that's supposed to be watching me. I don't know. Like,
he didn't give a damn.
Well, I don't know. They didn't say anything about Trump and how he felt about it. They just kept saying Joe.
We know Trump didn't give a damn either because he planned it.
Well,
but Biden didn't give a damn. You know why he made her stop down? Because he missed.
He like, you know what, you can't even do your job wrong. You jumped on him and stuff.
Now it's time to say goodbye. It's storming. To all my family.
Until we meet again, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. Leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
Peace, love, and soul.